So what do the rich really invest in that the rest of us don't? We're going to break down Robert Kiyosaki's core philosophy from his guide to investing and get right to the heart of it. And just so you know, this isn't about stock tips. Nope. This is about a complete and total shift in how you think about money.
Right out of the gate, Kiyosaki's rich dad hits us with this one: don't be average. I mean, wow, that's more than just a piece of advice, isn't it? It's really a command to just completely reject the financial path we're all told to follow and to start carving out a new one.
Okay, so what does it even mean to be not average? Well, it's not about working harder at your 9 to 5 or climbing the corporate ladder faster. No, it's about rewiring your brain, your fundamental beliefs about money and how it actually works in the world.
This slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? The old rulebook versus the new one. You know, the industrial age dream was a secure job, a nice house. But Kiyosaki argues that in today's information age, those very things can become financial traps. The game has changed. The rules of money have fundamentally, completely changed.
And this is the trap that all those old ideas lead to. The rat race. You know what I'm talking about. It's that frustrating hamster wheel where you get a pay raise and you're excited for a second, but then your bills just get bigger. Your liabilities grow right alongside your income and you're just stuck, running in place, never actually getting ahead.
So how in the world do you escape that trap? Well, this is where Kiyosaki gives us a map. It's called the cash flow quadrant. And this right here is the key to understanding where your money is coming from now, and more importantly, where you need it to come from if you want to build real, lasting wealth.
All right, let's break this down. It's actually pretty simple when you look at it. On the left side, you've got employees and the self-employed. So you're either working in a system or you are the system. You're trading your time for money. Simple as that. Now, the right side, that's where true financial freedom is. Business owners create systems and investors have their money work for them. The whole goal is to move from the left side to the right side.
So, take a second. Be honest with yourself. Which one of these quadrants are you in right now? Because you can't change where you're going until you know exactly where you're starting from.
To get to that right side of the quadrant, you're going to need a vehicle. And for Kiyosaki, that vehicle is a business. The BI triangle you see here, well, that's the blueprint for building a business that's actually designed to last.
Now look at how this is structured. It all starts with the why, the mission. That's the foundation, and that's driven by leadership and a strong team. And holding all of that up are the critical systems, things like cash flow, communications, and legal protection. And only when that foundation is rock solid does the product itself even matter. The product is at the very top for a reason.
Now, this is a really radical idea for most people. Get this. Rich Dad believed the product was the least important piece of the puzzle. Why? Because a brilliant product without a strong business system behind it, it's like a brand new race car with no engine. Sure, it looks great, but it is not going anywhere.
And here's the key distinction. Smart investors, they put their money into great systems, not just great ideas. An S-quadrant business is one where the genius, the system, walks out the door every single night. But a true B-quadrant business is the system, and it runs whether you're there, on vacation, or not.
Okay, so you build that B-quadrant business, and it starts generating cash flow. Awesome. Now we turn to the I, the investor, and what you do with that cash. And this requires an investor's mindset, which is a whole different ballgame from a saver's mindset. Just take a look at this number, $27 trillion. It's an amount of money that's almost impossible to even wrap your head around. What in the world could that possibly represent?
Well, that's what the 24 bucks used to buy the island of Manhattan back in 1626 would be worth today, if it had been invested with a solid financial plan. Think about that. It was never about the starting amount. It was always about having a plan for the money.
This chart shows you the difference in the real world. You got John, the saver. He does what we're all told to do, right? Max out the 401k. Then you've got Terry, the investor, who buys assets that produce cash flow today. Look at the results. Over time, Terry not only ends up with more money, but he builds a stream of income that gives him freedom long before he ever thinks about retiring. Same starting point, totally different plan, and a drastically different life.
You know, when it's all said and done, it all boils down to this one simple definition. Just forget all the complicated jargon. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. If you can just understand this one simple distinction, it will change your entire financial world. It really is that powerful. So what does this all mean? Escaping the rat race, moving to the right side of the quadrant, investing instead of just saving. Look, these aren't just clever tips. Kiyosaki says these are survival skills for a massive economic shift that is happening all around us right now.
To really thrive, we have to let go of these old, outdated ideas. I mean, the whole concept of a secure job is basically a relic of the industrial age. The price of admission to wealth isn't a huge pile of cash anymore. In this information age we're in, the price of admission is simply a powerful idea.
And this is why adapting is so incredibly urgent. As the futurist Joel Barker said, when a paradigm shifts, everyone goes back to zero. Your past success, your old knowledge, it means nothing if you're still playing by the rules of a game that has already ended.
And that leaves us with one final and really crucial question. What old idea, what piece of outdated advice that you're clinging to is holding you back from building real wealth in the world that we live in today?